Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito Prayer of Heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Gaka amahara ni kamsumarimasu. Kamurogi kamurogi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi harani misogi harai tamo. Toki ni narimaseru harai dono o kami tachi e moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni ame no fuji koma no mimi kurita tete kikoshi meseto kashikomi mo maosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Oshie mi oyanushi no kami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Oshie mi oyanushi no kami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Kum nagara tamachi haemase. Kum nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great will. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
God, the Meishu-sama, bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Art and beauty. Nature's splendid beauty, its mountains, rivers, trees, and flowers, is God's work of art created for humanity's enjoyment. Because my goal is to help others live in paradise, I must first create paradise in my own heart. When we enjoy art in all its loveliness, we are uplifted and purified, cleansed in mind and spirit, one of God's great blessings. There are three ways for people to attain spiritual purification and higher awareness. One, through suffering. Two, through the practice of virtue. Three, through beauty. The first way, suffering, is experienced in physical illness or adversity. When spiritual clouds are accumulated to a certain level, a natural purifying activity begins according to the law of purification. This is nature's way of maintaining harmony. The second method of purification, the practice of virtue, is experienced through the giving of self in service to others, both on a individual and a worldwide level. This is a better way of dispelling spiritual clouds and raising one's spiritual vibration than through the first method. It is much easier and offers the joy of service while cleansing the spiritual being of its impurities. The third way for purification to take place, through awareness of beauty, is experienced by a direct contact with the beauty of nature and with the enjoyment of lovely things created by human beings. Places of natural beauty carry a high spiritual vibration. Part of God's plan was the creation of flowers, trees, mountains, and seas for us to enjoy, and while enjoying them, to be purified in spirit, mind, and body. Any type of man made beauty purifies the spiritual being to some degree. Painting, sculpture, music, poetry, and prose all carry the vibrations of their creators as well as their own, producing a vibratory power that is second only to God's own creation, nature. Both service and beauty are stressed in our work. They form a balanced harmony that constantly purifies our spiritual being.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Vanessa Pedro Lopes Fedes. This is from the Aricanduva Johrei Center in São Paulo, Brazil. Vanessa became a Johrei member in August of 2018. In 2019, for no apparent reason, she experienced deep sadness, a lack of strength, discouragement, and found herself barely able to get out of bed. Although Vanessa did not go to see a doctor, she understood that she was experiencing depression. Facing such difficulties, she neither participated in attending any church activities or performing any of the practices of our faith. Vanessa owns an event company which, with the event of the pandemic, became inactive. She spent all her financial reserves, lost her car, and was unable to keep up with the monthly payments on her apartment. Consequently, she had to endure an additional severe purification. Excuse me. She wanted to go back to the church but did not have enough emotional strength. Although she prayed to God for changing her life, she was unable to feel hope or foresee any solutions for her problems. Then, in May of 2021, she was invited to attend a Johrei gathering at the church, which she immediately accepted. From then on, Vanessa resumed her activities at the Johrei Center. She received guidance from her minister and started going to the center every day. She channeled and received Johrei, practiced reading the divine writings, offered donations of gratitude, and gave service in various other ways. Gradually, she found herself stronger, becoming more excited and confident. At the same time, job opportunities began to emerge. At the end of 2021, her event company was resuscitated by a series of business opportunities that suddenly manifested. For 10 years, she had worked in financial institutions, however, with no intention of ever returning. She left the banking world in 2011 in favor of experiencing entrepreneurship. However, with the pandemic, upon evaluating the situation, she once again began to look for work in the banking industry. Everyone said that her path would be very difficult because she had been distanced from that trade for so long. After several interviews at the end of December of 2021, Vanessa was chosen from amongst a group of other candidates, was hired, and soon returned to the banking sector. While her events company is still in business, Vanessa concurrently works in the financial world. Even with a highly demanding professional schedule, she remains active in giving service and performing our practices of faith. Vanessa is very grateful to God and Meishu-sama for everything that has happened in her life, even during the most difficult moments, because it was through them that she has learned to put faith into practice and make a true commitment to the divine work. Thank you very much for joining us for this morning service, for listening to this faith experience to this very end, and for joining us in our prayers for world peace. I wish you a very wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed day.